So I also want to talk about a few narratives. Also, I know like before our call we mentioned we kind of want to cover some Metafi things and NFT-fi. So maybe we could go into Metafi first and what it is in the
All
first
right.
place.
Yeah, Metafi, everybody defines it like quite different. But as most terms in blockchain, I'll just use it as an umbrella term that I use it and I use it for NFT finance. Um, and what I actually really like about it is that it gives me early DeFi vibes. Because if you look at DeFi, the low-hanging fruit is gone. Like the simple stuff. The first lending and borrowing protocol like Aave and Compound. That's not here anymore. Or at least it is, but it has like a couple of $100 million valuation. So that's not really a lucrative investment opportunity anymore. The same applies to Uniswap. Yeah, Uniswap was the first AMM. Well, it was an iteration of Bancor, but it was like the first popularized AMM. But that also has like a high valuation. So the low hanging fruit here is gone, and what you currently see is that you'll be that people are coming up with like new and innovative products like Gamma Swap or even something as cool as like Alchemix. But to find these out is quite hard, especially concepts like Gamma Swap or some similar products, or even as complicated as option protocols. Um, so yeah, like where do you have an edge? That is eventually uh, that's eventually where are you getting your edge compared to the competition, or where are you like the best player in the pool, right? Um, and that chance is quite big in NFT-fi or MetaFi, as I would call it, because the low-hanging fruit is still here, like the first borrowing and lending protocols that need to gain some decent traction among the broader public still are to be discovered or are to be established. And the same applies to the whole niche in itself. And you don't have to be like a big brain to understand like what a lending and borrowing protocol is. You only need to find the right one, or you could just pray and pray and hope that some of these protocols will like 100x or whatsoever. But basic after these basic this basic infrastructure and these basic primitives are established, you'll be seeing that low hanging fruit will be gone here as well. And then you'll be also looking at like NFT options protocols or something like NFT fractionalization protocols like insert finance or whatsoever. Um, so that's why I'm like focusing on Metafi. It's like space, especially that niche is like nascent. There are no propped up valuations by VCs and investors of like a couple $100 million valuations. So there's still a lot of upside there. And uh, if you see like the borrowing and lending protocol, the protocols that need to be still established. Um, if that will be in a somewhat decent manner, leverage can be created, which will eventually facilitate smoother trading, which eventually leads uh, into more trading volume generated, more trading volume, etc., which would lead in turn again to more primitives built on top of these basic primitives. That is, in short, my whole thesis for Metafi.